What's up, everybody, and welcome to another reading with the Crown Priestess. I'm going to do a collective message today for what's coming up. It's just going to be collective, what may be coming to you. I'm going to break it down into two different sort of piles, I guess. I didn't do piles, but I'll do two stories just so that there's more of a, more of a resonating energy, because obviously we're not all going through the exact same things. I will also include all signs at the end for what you should do, right? Sort of a spiritual to do for all signs at the end, so stick around for that. I'm currently having a special from now until the end of the year, until January 1st. I'm doing one question for $15. Normally one question is $22 with a written response. For the holiday, I'm doing one question, $15 with a short video. So take advantage of that where you see fit. I know we can't always afford this time of year. I know me. Listen, y'all know me. I'm here with my son, and life be life. And so we can't always afford, a big reading or, some things. So, but if you are in need of some sort of guidance, or you have a question that's been bothering you in the back of your head, you can take advantage of that offer. Enough promo moving forward. I'm sending healing love to a lot of people right now because there is a big theme of grief at this time. Some of us are grieving things that are not death, but unfortunately a lot of us are. So it's that, at the end of the year when cycles are wrapping up and things are coming to a close, and we're in the last sort of season, right? Even astrologically, we end the year around the holidays with like winter and things like that in Pisces, and then we start fresh again in the spring equinox with Aries season. But we're wrapping it up, right? We're about to approach that end of the year stretch. And so unfortunately, one of the big energies that come through is death as well. So, but generally, like I said, grief, some people are grieving the loss of relationships. Some people are grieving the loss of a job, of a home. So I'm sending a lot of healing to you right this time. I'm praying that you get through this. You will get through this. Okay. All right. No more sappy, no more promo. Let's go. Unless that's what Spirit is bringing through. All right. So we're just going to see what's coming up for you, what you guys need to know. We're going to do it in two spreads. Feel free to listen to both. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. Don't be greedy. Let's use candy. All right. So that if you do want to just hear one, you got it. So the first one I'm going to do, we're going to go with the Kit Kat. The first spread of what's coming up for you is the Kit Kat. This is my mama's candy that I put up here. And the second spread that we're going to do is Hershey's. Hershey's for what's coming up for you is Hershey's going to be the second. All right. I'll do my best to leave a timestamp. I'll do my best. All right. Forgive me if I don't. Maybe that's just me. Maybe you just meant to hear both things. Okay. So the first spread, if you chose the Kit Kat, we're going to start it right now. Right now. What's coming up for the collective, Spirit, that picked the Kit Kat bar, pile 1? What is coming up for the collective? Who picked the Kit Kat? Okay. Thank you. Well, very nice. Well, there goes the endings. You see? Grief, right? Anxiety with the Worlds is the last card that came up, and this is on the bottom. Like I said, grief continues to be a running theme. So there's something that's worrying you for sure. Something that has maybe ran its course. Everything has an expiration date, I'm hearing expired. That's why I'm definitely hearing expired. But with Archangel Ariel and the Temple Path, I feel like this is definitely all relevant, right? It all is, right? In life, everything's relevant. It's not to say that this is something more special than another. Orange can be very significant at this time. I'm saying that because Archangel Ariel is the sacral chakra. That is your second chakra in your pelvic area. And orange is the frequency for that. And then you have orange orbs leading up to this temple path. So there's something here I want to say for a lot of you, it's about intimacy that has come to basically a close in one chapter. Like you've closed one chapter of your life and you're about to explore a new, like a whole new world. Not a whole new world by Aladdin. That I just literally heard the song "A Whole New World" with, you know, from Aladdin, the song that him and Jasmine sing together when they fly on the carpet together for the first time. If you didn't see Aladdin, I really don't even know. Just get off my lawn. No shade. I'm just joking. But damn, if you didn't see Aladdin, I don't know. But it does seem like there is some sort of romantic, intimate, passionate situation that is coming to a close, okay? At this time, you could be grieving something of that sort. But it's also creating space for the new. Okay, it's also creating space for the new. I do feel for some of you, like if you're super uber single, dry, celibate, whatever you want to call it, this could be sort of like you could have been through a time where you just really lacked like creativity, motivation, inspiration, and I feel like you're now for the new year specifically with the world card. I'm getting like end of the year swag, New Year's, right? New Year's resolution thing starts popping up. I think that you are being newly motivated. You're drawing inspiration in a way that you never have before. Okay. And it's going to allow you to really, some of you, especially from my more mature listeners, you're entering into a space where you are really stepping into your purpose. Okay. You're really finally coming into that space of what you're passionate about, what it is that you've wanted for yourself. And you're able to move in a space of, this is a very high frequency. I'll say that as well. Like I'm getting very high frequency with this. It is very divinely orchestrated, divinely touched, like anointed, right? Anointed is the word. Thank you, Spirit, that I'm getting. And so it's one of those things where whatever you choose to do, when you realize, and that's how you're going to know that it's like you're supposed to be doing this, is because it just feels like God is moving you through this. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's kind of just how they're bringing it to me. Yeah, the Hermit. Some of you, you're really, this is a family dynamic that's going south for some people. Yeah. Hermit, Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords. Let me get one more on that. Oh, they gave me two more. That makes sense. So yeah, I think that a lot of you, this is a family dynamic. You're a mother, you're a father. You know, there's whatever. Even if it's just like fur babies, it's, you know, a home it seems like is being dismantled. But I'm almost getting like it's like you're moving into a new home. Okay, like Spirit is moving you into a place that is your true home. I've never heard that way, but they're saying your true home. So someone here is like, you really could have banked on a situation that you were involved in, and you thought, you know, you saw the potential, you thought this was it, this was going to be the end all be all, you know, again, I feel like I'm talking to a mature audience with this. I want to say people over 30, just to play it safe, but it can apply to everybody in different aspects of your life, young adults too, or, you know, but I'm saying that because I feel like whatever this is that's coming to a close, that's changing, that's revolutionary. What the hell? That's the word they gave me. Whatever this is that's happening, you thought that this was the end stop, right? You thought this was the last stop, okay? Like you thought this was the relationship, this was the career, this is it, right? Like you thought this is it. And it's like as time has passed on, you're realizing more and more it's not. And it's not just about whatever is happening around you, but more so about how it's affecting you, right? And that's real life. Like that's, you know, life is 10% of what's happening to you and 90% of how you deal with it. And how you've been dealing with whatever this situation is has allowed you to realize more and more that it's not really aligned with who you are. you know, and maybe it was at some time and you've just evolved, right? That's the revolutionary. Like I've heard, like, whose revolution though? You know, and that's what you need to ask yourself. It's like, is it someone else who's like changing and having a change of heart and change of mind, or is it you? And I think for a lot of you, yeah, it's you, the person watching. You're realizing that things are just not exactly what you hoped. Okay, I'd say here also, and please don't take this the wrong way. I'm just a messenger for real. Some of you, maybe this could even be that you thought you wanted to be a parent. You know, you thought you wanted a family, and now you are in the middle of it, and you're realizing like, what the fuck was I thinking when I said I wanted kids? Love down. I love my son down, but sometimes I do have that conversation. I'm not regretful of him. Like, I love him. I have to bring myself back. Like, no, I love my little baby. But I understand, okay? So some of you, this is that dynamic. Some of you maybe this thought that you were ready for commitment, that you wanted to be married, that you wanted to move in with somebody. And now, let me tell you, that shit will change your relationship dynamic, okay? Sometimes, and I've been there, you are in the happiest of a connection with someone, and then you make that step to say, yeah, we're going to live together. And you are like, oh, nah. You gotta get the fuck out of here. You gotta get your own space again. Or, you know what I mean? And maybe it's that. Maybe there's not necessarily a separation, but more so a compromise I'm getting almost with this Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. That's what Spirit is giving me. Like, maybe there's a compromise. Maybe it's like, listen, if we want to salvage this relationship, we got to separate, you know, and not separate like I'm breaking up with you, but like maybe you need to get your own space. Maybe I need my own apartment. Maybe, you know, something, because this shit is we're not working well together, you know, like there's something about wanting to be alone, but not just alone just because you need a break, but more so alone so that you can assess, you know, and you can reflect and you can really dive deep and try to understand, right? Like this man, this is the Edgar Allan Poe deck. This man, this is the Hermit card. He's like listening to a conch or trying to hear, you know, the waves. You know when you put a seashell to your ear or a conch to your ear, you can like sort of hear the ocean, so to speak. He's trying to understand the ocean almost, like it is what I'm getting from this. It's like he's listening to, now I'm getting Pocahontas. Why do I keep getting all these fucking Disney references? Now I'm getting, what does she say in that song? Can you listen to the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? It's something like that. Like you're trying to gain some sort of wisdom. You're trying to assess a situation that you're in the middle of, and you're realizing that you can't do that with all the noise around you, right? Like you have to isolate. You have to like go into your little shell. You need a minute. It's like, yo, you know when like you're in the middle of an argument and it's just like, yo, bro, I just need a minute, like for real. And you take a walk or something, because it's like at this point, I can't really make a sound decision, because we're just screaming at each other. It's just loud in here. I'm just overwhelmed with emotion, and I don't want to do something that I'm going to regret. Okay. Like I don't want to get to a place where things become unforgivable, or, you know, there's no coming back from. Okay. It's something to that degree. So why the Temple path? Yeah, 10 of Swords, man. 3 of Swords. Jesus, this is what I'm saying. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and Ace of Cups. I can't make this shit up. With the Temple path, you guys are literally, it's like you're walking away from one home to your true home, like I said. And that doesn't always mean that it's going to be another relationship. I think for a lot of you, with that Hermit and the Ace of Cups, this is a relationship with self. This is finally understanding, you know, yeah, you may walk into another relationship and find your true, you know, whatever. But what it is the reason you're finding your true path, your true home, is because you're finally identifying your true self. You understand? That's really what I'm getting with this. A lot of you have been in relationships as well that have hindered your entire sacral chakra. Like, you know what I mean? Like your creativity, your motivation, your devotion, your dedication, the intimacy is just shot. Like you don't even, some of you are touched out, I'm hearing. I've definitely experienced that as well. And it's not just a parenting term. That happens in regular dynamics. Like you feel smothered. You know, a lot of you have felt smothered by whatever situations you're in. They're just like literally engulfing you in it's like engulfed in flame, engulfed in smoke. Like you can't see, you can't breathe, you can't move because you don't know where you're going. And it's like, I gotta clear this out. I gotta, you know, and it's maybe been in that situation where you've kind of like waited for the dust to settle. You've dragged something out a little longer than you needed to because you were trying to be kind to someone else and give them time to, you know, process their shit. But it's like, enough's enough, you know, because you're devastated by whatever this is. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, that's very, very tough ass energy. It's very hard to come out of energy like that. It takes time. But with the Ace of Cups, and this is on the Temple path, this is confirming that you are leaving a space that is no longer equipped, you know, for you. And you are moving into a space that is more aligned, that resonates. This can be as simple as job. It can be, I feel like it's home for a lot of you, like relationships at home, but it can be a job. It can be a job that you've been at for 1,000 years and you're like, I can't believe I've been here all this fucking time. I don't even want to do this. I don't even like doing this. Like, you know what I mean? I literally don't even like doing this. Like, I got to get the fuck out of here. And it's one of those things where like, you're no longer even considering the consequences, right? Because I think that's what keeps people stuck. What scares people from moving on and taking risks is that they think of all the what ifs that go wrong. But this shit has carried on so long that you don't even care anymore. You know, you stop being scared of certain shit, like as you go on, as you experience and you grow up. You just stop being scared, right? Like, nothing can hurt you anymore, almost. Like you've been through so much that it's like, huh, that don't surprise me. I don't care. That shit is, well, whatever. It'd be like that. All right. So, so why the World card here? Okay. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You're free. You know, like, I wish this shit was, sometimes I really wish y'all didn't need the cards because I'd just be knowing, I'd be hearing, you know, that's my thing. They talk to me, right? You're free. You know, you're taking a break. I think that you're not gonna walk quietly, all right? Because sometimes the Hermit, when you got the Hermit in the beginning, yeah, there's the Fool at the bottom. Like I said, you out of here. You're getting the fuck out of here. You don't give a fuck. And the Fool doesn't give a fuck. That's big Aries energy, like, you know, and it's that. Like, I'm not gonna even consider the consequences. I don't care that I'm on the edge of a cliff and I may fall and leap to my fucking doom because I hear God tell me, just get out. And so I'm going to do it. Bye. Have a good one. I don't care. Right? So you're in this energy now where you're like, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not even concerned with that. I just know that anywhere is better than here. Okay? And unfortunately, for some people, they're not going to like it. But again, I feel that this didn't come as an easy decision. This didn't come overnight. This wasn't, you know, this was like something you've been sitting with for some time. And it may, I don't know if y'all heard my dog just now have a little snap with my cat. It may cause a little bit of an argument. You may come off a little disassociated or not, you know, desensitized to the situation because I do feel like somebody here is going to try and put on, I want to say crocodile tears. So if you know about crocodile tears, it's bullshit. They're not really sad. They're just victimizing themselves and, you know, doing some narcissistic shit because they're selfish and they don't like rejection. And so they, you know, ego plays a big part in that shit. Crocodile tears are literally not a real thing. It's a crocodile pretending that it's crying and looking sad and vulnerable before it fucking attacks the shit out of somebody. So don't fall for it if they try to talk you out of it. Because I feel like that, like let's say, for example, if this is a job, you're like, listen, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to hand in my fucking keys, or, you know, here's my 2 weeks. You know, it's been real. And now your boss comes with some ridiculous number that you've never heard before. Like, please stay. We'll pay you this. And it's like, rather than you jumping at that because, oh wow, that's a great opportunity, it's more like, motherfucker, that you could have been offering me that money. Fuck you. And you like take your fucking keys and you're out of here, right? So that's funny. So it's something like that where like you're ready to walk out, you're ready to jump ship. You know, you do the courtesy of saying, this is not for me, I'm out. And this, you know, entity, person, company feels like, oh no, please. And it's like, nigga, bye. All right. So that's the end of that. What is your advice? Let's get you an advice before I move on to the Hershey pile. Yeah, move forward. Yeah. And you got good news coming in with the 8 of Wands on the bottom, 3 of Wands here. What you're really looking for, what you've really been waiting for, the shit that's really going to stimulate your life and bring you joy and bring you like everything you've wanted, it's on the other side of the shit. It's not where you are, okay? And it's very, very close. Do not think that this is something. And I'm getting three months with this 3 of Wands. Interestingly enough, the year is pretty much over in about 3 months, right? We're in November. So December, January, less than that, but into the bringing in the new, right? More closer to reaching that spring equinox. I feel like you will definitely understand why you had to walk out of this shit, and you will reap the benefits from that. All right. Some of you may travel as well, maybe moving all together. Like I said, I got a lot. It's big things about movement. So maybe you could just be leaving the whole fucking city. Like, bye. I want new everything, and it's going to work out well for you. Okay. So good job. I love that for you. Kit Kat pal 1. Let's move on to pile 2. If you picked Hershey pie. Oh, now I want a Hershey pie from Burger King. Maybe that's relevant to somebody. I haven't had one of those in years. Do they still make those? Do they still make the Hershey pies at Burger King? I don't. I used to be a fast food head, but I've made some significant lifestyle changes. Some of you may notice, some of you may not, but I've made some significant lifestyle changes, and so I don't really eat fast food anymore, like at all. Once in a while, I'll like order Chinese, if that's that's considered fast food, I guess. But that's it. I don't really eat fast food, so. But I do remember that Hershey pie from Burger King, so that might be relevant to somebody. Maybe you're making a Hershey's pie. Maybe you love Hershey pie. Maybe you date some sexy chocolate. Maybe you love Burger King. Maybe I'm just talking shit. Okay. Pile 2. Patience is the first card out for you. Big Sagittarius energy with that. Number 16 could be relevant as well. And, ooh, victory. And 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. That is the heart chakra. Something is healing for sure. There's a lot of green here. See, so pile 1 had a focus on the color orange. You have a focus on the color green. And on the bottom, the garden and the gate. More contemplation, right? See, this person is in a little bit of a different space than pile 1. Pile 1 was ready to dip out. You may still be assessing. You still may be in the process or just starting the process of, am I in the right place? Okay, is what I'm getting with that. All right. So let's see why these cards are here. Again, green is very significant for you. Also gold. This could be money for a lot. Green and gold are my colors of money frequencies. So some of you can be coming into a lot of money. Pay can be changing, increasing. There could be promotional stuff here. I'm hearing like falling in your lap too. So maybe this money comes from an unexpected source. Okay. If some of you are like scratch off heads, lotto heads, you might come up a little bit more than that little, free game or that little $40, $50. I'm getting a bigger number, like maybe 2,000. Could be 200, but I've seen it was more than one. It was a lot of zeros there. I don't know. They quick flashed it to me. So yeah, here we go. I think you guys, similar to Power 1, but not quite. You're in the process. There's a lot of decision making energy here. Where Power 1, you may want to watch Power 1 as well if you didn't already. But Power 1 kind of already understood what time it was. It was like, yeah, time to go. All right. When you guys are more in a space where it's like, I could go, but, right. I think there's a big, with the patience, because this is clarifying patience. Okay. You did get patience here. And this woman is holding a clock, right? And I want to say the word that I hate hearing this shit in readings, divine timing at play, but it's a real thing, unfortunately for us, right? There's something about divine timing being at play here, but it is becoming, I think, and please give me grace. Please give me grace, y'all. Y'all know I give the messages the way they come out. I don't like to sugarcoat shit. Some of you are becoming really bitter, okay? Like, it's like, that this is not even who you are for real, and that's what I want to say. I want to say that you are not a miserable, bitter ass person. I was going to say bitch, but I'm trying not to curse, but whatever. And I'm not just talking about women, because I call niggas bitches all the time. If you acting like a bitch, you're a bitch. All right. But anyway, you're becoming sort of a bitch though. And you know that this is not who you really are. I think that you're actually normally a very kind person, a very fun person, right? A very caring person, very diplomatic energy I'm getting with this as well, which is kind of, well, Sagittariuses are diplomatic because they're a mutable sign, so that's fair. You're usually very, very easygoing, very easy to talk to, very kind, and you're finding yourself in a space where you're like irritable, you're like snapping at people, you're pissed off, you're like, oh, I don't give a fuck, or you finding yourself in a place where you're angry. Some of you are waking up very often in the middle of the night, preferably between, I'm seeing, so if you're an early sleeper, you're waking up between like 11 and 1 a.m. If you are sort of more late night, I'm seeing you wake up around 3, or you're not going to bed until after 3. Like you're waking up between like 3 and 4, 3 and 5, or you're not falling asleep until those times. Specifically because you're stressed the fuck out. Okay. And maybe some of you don't realize that you're stressed out, but your body does. Your body responds to everything. And so you are having a hard time sleeping, whether it's that you're staying up till these times, which is not normal for you, or you are waking up at these times, which has just become a recent pattern. It's because something is fucking killing you. Like literally something is just overdone. Specifically at home. Now, this is the Edgar Allan Poe deck, like I said. But what's interesting about this Ten of Swords is that the swords are all stuck in this house, in the roof, in things, like there's shit at the window. I just feel like my house is not a home is what I'm hearing. And that's been like the theme, that was in Power 1 as well. And you're realizing that your house is not a home. And you realize that there are some decisions that you're going to have to stand on business eventually, right? But I don't know I think for some of you, you're in a space where you've sort of become comfortable, okay? Maybe, things just work as far as like finances coming in and out of the house, how things are taken care of. Maybe somebody takes care of you. Maybe you're just used to taking care of someone. However it goes, there is a level of comfort here that feels like, whatever, it works, could be worse. Yeah, but could be better. And that's kind of where it is, and it's not to say to not be grateful for the things you have, but if things are just like on a daily basis not fulfilling you, this is what's causing this bitterness, okay? This is what's causing this snappy ass energy with the Knight of Swords. Like it's very aggressive, it's very witty too. I feel like at this point, if there are arguments and shit like that taking place, nobody's even really giving thought to what they're saying. They're just saying hurtful shit. Y'all just going at each other like back and forth, toe to toe, on a regular fucking basis about God knows what, because at the end of the day, it's little things that are triggering bigger emotions. And it's because these bigger emotions have gone unaddressed for a long time. Somebody also, there's an energy here where somebody says something really fucked up, really like somebody got down to the nitty gritty about whatever. And it was very, very hurtful to you. And I don't think that you even had words to come back from this. Like, has that ever happened to you where you get into an argument with somebody and they go so low that you don't even know what else to say after that? It's like, damn, like that's how you feel. You know what I mean? You literally just shut down. You can't even keep arguing or keep fighting. You literally just go somewhere and like cry because it's like, I didn't know this person felt like this about me. Like, you know what I mean? And what the fuck did that have to do with the price of beans? Because we was talking about something else. Like, so it's like something to that degree, something really, really hurtful came out of somebody's mouth, whether yours or another person. And now it feels like there's no coming back from that, right? Like this, it's like, damn, I can't look at you the same way after you said that. You know, no matter how much, I don't even think this person was apologetic about it, to be honest. But no matter how much you try to win me over, you know, or say whatever, or even if you know, and it is like, you know, I'm getting this energy where like somebody was accountable as far as like, yeah, I said that, I wilded out, I did this, and that, but they didn't necessarily say sorry. I don't, you know, and I don't know if that makes sense to you, but like, it's like, yeah, I said what I said. They took the accountability for it. They just don't give a fuck. Okay, so, and that alone, yeah, Five of Pentacles, when I'm saying this on the bottom, that alone can create that energy that makes you feel like, I can't fuck with you no more, man. I can never look at you the same way again. You know, because if that's the energy, if that's how you feel, what the fuck you doing here? Get out of my face then. You know what I'm trying to say? Something like that. Somebody feels very trapped. Somebody feels like their hands are tied with something. Interestingly enough, and now you have the double sevens. 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. Hanged Man. This person is literally blocking you from your blessings, okay? Because this is literally on top of the victory card. Somebody is blocking your money. Also, I'm getting somebody's hiding money. Oh, child, I don't know. Somebody's hiding money. If somebody owes you money and they pretending they don't got it, they got it. They just fronting because they feel like they can take advantage of you because you're sweet, right? Queen of Cups. You sweet. And honestly, they've taken your kindness for weakness. They're doormatting you at this point. And this person's very full of shit, whoever this is. You know, they're a piece of shit, this person. I'm going to keep it told. I don't give a fuck who this is. Your lover, your mother, your father, your friend, your boss. This person is a piece of shit. And you need to really, really release yourself from this energy. It's like this is a person who just wants to fight with you. It's like they take advantage of you because you're kind to them, because you give to them, because you nurture them, because you know, and it's like, it's making you bitter. That's what I'm saying, because listen, you poke a bear long enough, right? It's one of those energies where like, you were supposed to put your foot down a long time ago and you didn't because it wasn't who you were. It's just not who you are. You know, it wasn't who you were by nature. And this dynamic is turning you into something that you're not. And that's why you have to let it go, because less about spirit wanting you to not be kind and loving, but they want you to not let people take advantage of you. They want you to not be taken for granted. And they want you to know when it's an appropriate time to say no to somebody else. No, I can't do that for you. No, you can't have this. No, you can't live here. No, I don't want to be with you. No. Learn how to say no. You know, whatever it is, it's no. No is a complete sentence. Oh, listen, can you? Nope. Don't even let them finish, because this is the problem. This person feels like they can get whatever the fuck they want out of you and live however they want to live and treat you however they want to treat you and talk to you however they want to talk to you. And no, they can't. Okay. Not if you don't let them. So, it could be, damn, look at this. Look at this fucking energy. I want to be for real. This is underneath the deck, and I'm looking at bullshit right here. There's more bullshit back here. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords. What the fuck? Like, let's be for real. This person, they ain't done shit for you in a very long time. It seems like this has always been the dynamic where they've treated you like fucking garbage. And like always, because you just are a kind person, you have a kind heart, you're just loving, you understand. You're definitely more emotionally mature than this person, okay? But this is just not it anymore. And I think that they are going to feel it. They're definitely going to feel it, because remember, in your last space, you have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. And that is a healing card. That is a card of healing the heart space, healing situations that usually around family. Some of you could be dealing with water sign. The water is very heavy here. Chariot now with the Cancer, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. There's a lot of, I do feel like I said, you care. You know, you did have and Scorpio now with the Tower. Can't make this shit up. This person, here's what's going to happen. And I think, you know, I broke this into 2 piles just because you and pile 1 are different timelines, but ideally the same stuff is going on. You got to get the fuck away from this person. And you have to begin your healing process. And they are going to come in and they're going to try to, I think what's going to take you too is that this person is going to apologize for the first time. You're not used to this person saying they're sorry. You're not used to this person, you know, trying to offer you anything in a kinder way. You know what I mean? Like this, it's more like this person doesn't know kindness. They're a piece of shit, like I said. So for them to come in kindly can be very shocking, can be very surprising, but it's a tactic. It's those crocodile tears that I was talking about. And if it's not, fuck them. Because you know what? You took too long. You took too long. How many times am I supposed to forgive you for the fucked up shit that you've done? Or why should I forgive you after 1 sorry when you've done 10, 15 things worth an apology that I never got? So now you enlightened? Well, guess what? So am I. So fuck you. And I'm out of here. You know what I'm trying to say? What is the Tower? What is the Tower energy? I think this catches you by surprise that this person tries to Ace of Cups. This person, after all this time, oh, now the energy is different, right? Magician, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, though. And the Strength. I think that this person expects you to be what you've always been, which is kind, forgiving, accepting, compromising. Oh, it's okay. Oh, you know, I get it. You're just, you know, trying to heal some stuff. I get it. You've been through so much. Yeah, you know, life just be, sometimes we can't handle, again, this person, they haven't done the work. They haven't done the work. So they will come apologetic and do all this extra sassy shit because they can feel that you're at your wit's end. They can feel with that bitterness that you're not a nice and sweet person anymore. And that shit to them is foreign. It's like, oh, she said no? Oh, he's not going to pay for my rent this month? Oh, she's not going to make me dinner? Oh, he's really not going to pick me up? And it's like, no. No, because you're a dick, you're an asshole, you're a bitch, you don't deserve anything from me, you treat me like fucking garbage, and guess what? Now I'm ready for smoke now. Now that's where I'm at. Now fuck you, you can die. No shade. God forbid, but you know what I'm trying to say. That's the energy that y'all in. So what is your advice? Ooh, that's too many. Y'all dropped everything. Y'all dropped everything. I saw a 3 of Cups there, so your advice could be to go out, date other people, go have fun, just, you know, take care of yourself. But let's get another. One more. Make a decision, okay? You might feel, some of you have been in this dynamic for far too long, and so you feel kind of young, new, outdated in like maybe the dating world, or I don't know how to live alone because you've always been with this person and there's a sense of codependency here. I don't see the devil energy, but it happens. But get your own bearings, you know. There's something like they're showing me like a deer being born, you know. They can't, like, you know, when they can't walk right away. I mean, they can walk way faster than people, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's like that wobbly, trying to get your bearings, trying to be able to stand up tall. There's some energy like that, like you can walk, you know. It's that, like, you can walk. You don't have to run, you don't have to fly. Walk. Take, you know, one step at a time, 1 foot in front of the other. Okay, that is your advice. It doesn't have to be some snap action, but you do have to take action. You do have to remove yourself from this, and possibly, yeah, date other people, because I feel like there's a big emphasis on you just not knowing how to be with anybody else because this has gone on for so long. So get out there, you know, get out there and get some strange ass. All right, we're gonna do Aries through Pisces, your to-do, okay? Immediate to-do list. That's what I'm asking for Spirit. An immediate to-do list all the way from Aries to Pisces. This is the flash round. You know what I'm trying to say? Flash round. Shuffle good. And then I'm going to pull a spiritual message for everybody at the end of this. Aries to Pisces. Yeah, they're telling me to pull a spiritual message. Okay. Aries to Pisces to-do list. Aries first. Thank you. 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Some of you are definitely leaving the home. So if you have to move, move. It'll bring happiness. If this is not moving, I think that you're getting communication around your home, your family dynamic. Either way, it's going to be good, okay? It's going to be good. Whatever the decision is, it's good for you. But you have to communicate communicate efficiently is what I'm hearing. And effectively. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Spiritual to do. Okay. Spiritual to do. Immediately, yeah, there's something about conversation here. All right, Taurus. Spiritual to do for Taurus. Focus on yourself. Nourish yourself. Don't share your money. Don't keep your shit to yourself. Because you got it. You can share your money with like charity, things like that. You have enough to give for sure. But there's somebody that you should not... Somebody is not meant to... Not with them around. Okay, is what Spirit is saying. So, yeah. All right. Gemini. Spiritual to do. Okay. Let's get one more. That's what I thought. Stop playing both sides. That's so common for a Gemini. That's stereotypical common. But stop playing both sides. Okay. Some of you are playing both sides. Whatever you've invested in the longest, you need to let it go, is what Spirit is saying, because it's, if you invested 7 years, or I'm just using an example, if you invested 7 years already and nothing has changed, it's not going to change in another 3. Let it go and choose the other thing. Okay. Cancer. Spiritual to do. Stop holding back your love. You love somebody deeply and you're just not telling them, or you're not saying it, or you're not acting on it, and this is not good for you. Okay. If you want to date, but if you're not, if you look at this, I have to see this on the bottom. You have to see this shit. 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and behind that is the 5 of Cups. I just wanted to emphasize this. Cancer, the person that you really love is the person that you give the least to, and they're gonna walk out on your ass. All right, moving forward. Leo. Spiritual to do for Leo. Say it with your chest and get the fuck out of there. Tower on the bottom. Leo, you're probably that pile 2 card that was being entirely too nice, too sweet, too whatever. Time to let niggas know about theyself and abandon ship. Literally, it's like a fuck shit up and then leave energy. That's what they're telling you to do, Leo. All right, throw the bomb and get out. What the fuck? Spiritual to do for Virgo. Spiritual to do, excuse me, Virgo. Walk away. 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Fucking leave. You have way better options. You have way more options. It's not that serious. It might make somebody upset, but who gives a shit? All right. I'm telling you. Spiritual to do for Libra. Spiritual to do. Spiritual to do for Libra. Another one. Make a decision. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. What the fuck is wrong with all you diplomatic signs? Yeah. Take the risk. The Fool was the following card. Okay? Take the leap of fucking faith. You don't even like it there. You hate it there. You hate it wherever you are, Libra. You fucking hate it. So just get out. Spiritual to do for Scorpio. Spiritual to do, Scorpio. Thank you. Thank you. End it. It's over. If there's another woman, that's who they chose. Wow. I'm sorry. If there's another person, if you're in a third party situation, Scorpio, you were not the one chosen. I'm sorry. All right, but move the fuck on. It's really not even, like, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Okay? Shit, that was tough. Who is it? Sagittarius. Spiritual to do for Sagittarius. Damn, that Scorpio message was hard, body. Sagittarius, one more. Okay, Sagittarius, you can actually save whatever situation you're in if the communication is very clear. All right, you just have to be clear. You have to talk, and keep it between you, right? I'm being drawn to these cherubs whispering to each other. It's not everybody's fucking business. It's really not everybody's business. So keep, less is more. Keep people out of it. But yes, you can salvage whatever this is, but there needs to be just that one-on-one negotiation. All right, whether this is with a job, house, a family, whatever. Okay, it's between you guys. It's not for everybody. Spiritual to do for Capricorn. Spiritual to do for Capricorn. Get your shit and get the fuck out. Another one that gotta go. It's you that has to go, not nobody else. All right, Ten of Swords, Chariot. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Just whatever. It's, you know, it's dead. It's dead and gone. This is like overkill, right? Like somebody like beat you and you're dead and they keep beating you. It's just get out of there. Fly. Like you see in the two, if you pick pile 2 where it said, you know, you can walk, you don't have to run. Not you, Capricorn. You have to run. You have to fly out of there, okay? Aquarius, spiritual to do. Holy shit, these are tough. This is tough. Tower, Queen of Cups. One more. Queen of Swords. Aquarius, you're gonna have to have a conversation with somebody that they don't like. It's gonna get difficult. It could end up in a separation. Yep. Moving on. This 6 of Swords was confirmation. You're gonna get into a really big fight with somebody. That's inevitable because they got to hear about themselves, or maybe you got to hear about yourself. However this goes, you know your fucking life, but it's over. Just know that nobody's leaving without a fight. The fight will take place. Okay. It will be. And it's that like energy where I was saying that somebody says something that they can't come back from. That's the reason that this allows things to move forward, okay? Last but not least, Pisces, and then stick around for your spiritual message for the whole collective. Spiritual to do for Pisces. Spiritual to do for Pisces. Take a fucking break, okay? You're the one who has to assess things very deeply. Yeah, Judgment on the bottom. 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords. You need to assess your situation really well, and that has a lot to do with you resting. So whether it's that you are taking a solo vacation, separating yourself, or just going the fuck to sleep, okay? You need to sleep and do less to really understand what it is that you need to do. I do feel that you have the resources because the Magician did fall out before I took out those next cards, but this is, yeah, the Hermit after that. You need to be alone for a little while so that you can analyze what it is that you need to do. Do not make any hasty decisions right now, okay? Thanks. Now, spiritual message for the whole collective, and then I'm out of here. I've been on here a little while. What is the spiritual message for the collective spirit for these people? Because that was a good reading. I like readings like that, but, you know, I can see how that could offend some people, but it is what it is. Some things are just hard to hear, but it doesn't make them any less true. That's right. My mama's doing a little dance there. I was rocking it's funny because none of the other ones are doing that. It's just her. Like I have several little figurines of my mother, and this one specifically, the black one, Protected. She was like doing a little dance just now. She was the only one moving. Thank you. Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. This is again about your true self wanting to be in your true home. Remember I said that in the beginning? Your true home. There it is. Love, light, and abundance. Have a good one.